still deciding what the best picture for the background should be. So any suggestions, please let me know. So I was going to make this video with the intention of doing a viewer mailbag and kind of going through and answering some questions that you guys had. But as I go through and read through all the messages, I'm realizing there's one question that I'm getting more than any other, and that is, how do you get these gadgets to review, where do they come from, and how can I do it? Well, I have good news and I have bad news for you. The bad news is, I'm sorry guys, there's not a magic email address or a magic phone number that you call and all of a sudden you're a technology reviewer and companies are sending you stuff. It's just not the way it works, unfortunately. The good news is that I can give you some hints and suggestions to how maybe you can get on the road to having products sent to you and be a professional reviewer. So guys, as I go through these and list the steps, just keep in mind these are a few steps. You may find your own way, your own techniques may work a little bit better. They're just some suggestions that I have and some of the tribulations that I've gone through to get to the point where I'm at now, and some of the stuff I'm still going through to get to where I want to be. So, first and foremost, you have to have an audience. If you've got 20 or 30 subscribers, unfortunately companies aren't going to send you things. You have to have a substantial audience. I didn't start reaching out to companies until I had about 8,000 subscribers, and even that is a low number, and the people weren't very responsive. I didn't start getting responses until I crossed into 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 subscribers. That's where I really started to get some responses. So what I can suggest, at least what I did, was I looked up companies that I was interested in and had products I wanted to review, and I sent them emails. I said, hi, my name is John Rettinger, I'm a technology reviewer. I've got an audience of 8,000, my videos are viewed however many it was at that time, maybe 500,000 a month. I've got a wide variety of viewership. Here's what my demographic is. Here's why I think you should send me products to review. And be prepared, guys, for a lot of rejection. It's not easy, and it's not an easy road. I still get rejected quite a bit. You guys don't see that. You just see the stuff that I get. But just be prepared. Another thing you guys want to do is build relationships. So build relationships with some of your local electronics merchants. So maybe go to your local Radio Shack, go to your local Best Buy, tell them who you are. Maybe they'll give you products to review. Show them who you are, tell them what you're interested in, tell them what you want to do. Make sure they see a benefit to letting you review these products. You know, they have to get something in return. They have to get exposure, whether it's good or bad. You know, that's what you have to offer them. Never guarantee a good review, because then you lose your credibility. You know, companies understand that you might not like their products, but as long as you as long as you present your reviews fairly, most companies will be okay with a less than positive or a less than glowing review. It's definitely something to keep in mind. You know, the next thing that I recommend, guys, after maybe emailing, start off small. Call some smaller companies that don't have much exposure. If you're into iPhones, maybe find a phone number and email address of a small manufacturer that makes cases. Drop them a line. Start off a little bit small. Show value to one potential partner so you can build it and show value to greater and bigger partners. Guys, nothing really simple. There's no magic road to follow, and unfortunately, like I said, there's no phone number or email address I can give you guys for all of a sudden you're a tech reviewer. The best advice that I can give you is to just build your audience. Build it up, and people will come to you. You know, now I get contacted by companies that are looking to send me products. Some I accept, some I don't. You know, I'm still reaching out to a lot of different companies, a lot of different manufacturers. Like I said earlier, I'm still getting rejected quite a bit, so be prepared for that. You know, and present yourself as a professional. If you're young, if you're 10, 11, 12, 13, be prepared for companies to tell you no. It's just the reality of things, is they might not want to send products to kids. And I don't agree with that. It may not be right, but just be prepared for it. I don't want to set you guys up for any sort of disappointment. You know, but if you are younger, what you can do now is build your audience. So when you get to be a little bit older, you've got such a large user base that all these companies will have no choice but to send you products to review. Now, also a lot of the products that you don't get to keep. All the phones I have, I just get to use for a few weeks and I send back. Most things I don't get a hold on to. So be prepared for that as well. Don't think that because you're getting stuff, suddenly your electronics treasure chest is going to grow. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. Some of the products that I review, I go out and buy on my own, and then maybe I'll sell them later or I'll keep them. Some get sent to me by companies. You know, some are sent from sponsors. You know, really get my electronics from a myriad of different ways. You know, one of the things I keep forgetting is sometimes I still think of myself as just a guy with a camera who unboxed his MacBook Pro about 2 years ago. You know, and I have to try and change my opinion on it. You know, I guess I've been evolving, my audience is growing, and I'm becoming more of a brand. And it's been hard to transition away from just being a dude to maybe being more of an entity with people that help me and work with me. It's been a little bit of a difficult transition. You know, you guys are probably going to come to that as well as you start building up your audience, and maybe as you make a website or you make a podcast. It's going to become less about you and more about your brand. So be prepared for that as well, and make sure you can package your brand professionally. You know, if you want to be a technology reviewer and you want to be taken seriously, don't tell dirty jokes, don't use profanity. Be very mindful of your language. Don't say uhs and ums, and make sure you look directly in the camera. And like I said in my advice for tech reviewers, you know, show confidence in yourself, and I think that really will translate well. Anyway guys, I hope you found this helpful. I'm trying to answer the biggest questions that I get. I do read all the emails, guys, so please keep them coming. I can't always respond, but if I'm getting an influx of questions that are all the same, you know, I really will do my best to try and answer it. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. For exclusive content, be sure to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/John4Lakers, and I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.